For those of you who don't know what mindless scrolling is when you keep scrolling through social media feeds, feeling a little brain dead by the time we force ourselves to look away. We find ourselves mindlessly scrolling while we're waiting for someone or while we're on the toilet. But how does this habit affect our brain? How does it affect us in our society? So let's find out. Before we dive into the main part, let's discuss an experiment that was conducted in the 1930s. Variable reward schedule was introduced by psychologist B.F. Skinner, where he found mice to be stimulated by the idea of pressing down a lever multiple times, which soon led to being rewarded with food. Think of this experiment as a slot machine. We keep pulling down the lever, knowing that eventually, after many attempts, we might get rewarded. Many of these apps implement a reward pattern optimized to keep you engaged as much as possible. So you might find yourself checking your phone at the slightest feeling of boredom. Programmers work very hard to keep you doing just that. So now that we know how we got addicted to our phones, let's move on to how it affects us in our everyday lives. Starting up with number one, impairs social and emotional skills. Before smartphones, all interactions were done face to face. Spending more time on your phone takes away the richness. Spending more time on your phone takes away the richness of communications found when interacting with someone. Since smartphones give us information and entertainment instantly, it can make us less patient when we have a conversation with someone, making it difficult to establish strong connections and relationships with someone, which are important to our mental health. Moving on to number two, disrupted sleep. At night, our bodies respond to the darkness by releasing melatonin, which is a hormone signaling us that it's time to sleep. The blue light emitted from our mobile devices delays melatonin production, which could eventually lead to insomnia and fatigue. Smartphones also affect the way we think. Since we have the internet in our pockets, there is no need to memorize facts or phone numbers. Our brain doesn't have to work as hard as we get the information we need. Unlike reading a book where we use different parts of our brains to generate the image that is described in the book. But further study is still needed to prove that smartphone decreases intelligence. None of this should discourage you from using your smartphone. Our phones have become integrated in our everyday lives, probably one of the greatest inventions of our generations. But the important thing is to be aware of how you use your phone and to prioritize other activities, to have interactions with other human beings. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about smartphones? What are your reactions to this video? Do you think smartphones have changed our society? If so, let me know. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because every video is intended to motivate, inspire, or to teach you something new that could change your life. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and now it's time for me to tune out.